A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 78, Freddie Fernie. Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter. Tommy Pham.
He's out. Ball, that's upstairs. One ball, two strikes. Ball, that's in.
Batting third, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
Finish him.
Leading up for the Royals. The designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
Ball one, no strike. Just out. Hey!
Batting second.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Batting fourth. The catcher.
Ball 1. Two and 0. Hey. Out.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Hey. 0-1. Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2.
That is it. The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Hey! Safe. Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Leading up for the Royals, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Garrett Hepson.
Ball. That's inside.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Miguel Garcia.
Hey! Ball. Three.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, number 13, Nick Senzel.
Ball. Ball one, no strike. That's ball two. 2 balls, no strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
Matty Nutt. The catcher, Corey Lee.
Nope. Counts 1-0. Ball.
Oh, it's my headset. Don't know why you guys can't hear me through that. There's a strikeout for Seth Lugo. So I guess we're going to have to go with the earbuds for right now. I'm not too sure what's going on with my headset. I don't know if I have the volume down. Or what? But either way, welcome to the stream. It's our Sunday Night Baseball stream of the week. It's the Royals, it's the White Sox. The White Sox somehow have 2 hits in this game. Pickoff throw to first, and he gets back safely. Luckily, I just ordered a new headset, so that will most likely be coming in eventually soon.
2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Gavin Sheets. Seth Lugo looking for strikeout number 5. Here comes the 1-2. That is fouled. And the count remains 1-2. Could be playing some college football right now, but instead we're watching the White Sox and the Royals. There's one up the middle, a base hit. The 3rd hit in this game for the Sox. Over to second is Nick Senzel. And it's 2-1, 2 out. Nice hit for Gavin Sheets. Here's Luis Robert. First and second, 2 out.
Inside ball.
That is taking ball 1 on the curve. Nick Senzel's the runner at second. First base is Gavin Sheets. Is the runner at first. Here's the 1-0 to Roberts. That is way outside, ball 2. For those of you just tuning in, it's our Sunday night MLB The Show 24 simulation game of the week. We usually have a live stream every Friday and every Sunday. We did not have one last Friday because we were playing college football, but
Nope, that's inside.
and we have not had one on a Sunday in a very long time, so I think this is our first Sunday stream in God, who knows how long. Here's a 3-1 to Luis Robert. Swings and fouls it off. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Seth Lugo has a sign. Here's a windup into 3-2. A hit and run. And that one is smashed to deep right field. Looking up. And that is off the wall. The White Sox are going to tie it. They may bring home a second run to the plate. Roberts heading for 3. And he is in, sliding in head first at third with a 2-run triple, and the White Sox take a 2-1 lead. We have seen a triple from both sides From both teams today, Bobby Witt Jr. with the triple earlier in the game from Kansas City, and now Luis Robert showing his speed. Showing, hey, I can hit some triples. Hey, you know what's even better than a triple? A 2-run RBI triple.
Ball, that's out.
You give my team a 2-1 lead. 2-0 pitch to Andrew Vaughn. A bit outside, 0 for 1 here today. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the count is 2-1. Luis Robert at third. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That is outside again, 3-1. Seth Lugo, he has been really loving those curves here today. Really enjoying those curveballs. Here's the 3-1. That is fouled off. The count is still 3-2. The count's 3-2. Luis Roberts at first. Or is at third, excuse me. Strikes out. Vaughn goes down swinging. And Luis Robert with a 2-run RBI triple in a right center field. And we go to the bottom of inning number 3. Sox up 2-1. 2-1 White Sox heading into the bottom of the third inning here at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Royals, 2-time World Series champion Kansas City Royals. 1985 against the Cardinals, and then 30 years later, in 2015, the Royals were named World Series champions again, beating the New York Mets in 5 games. What a fun team that was. The 2014 Royals, another really good team, went to the World Series. They were a wild card team, losing to the Giants in the World Series in 7 games. The 2014 World Series was, without a doubt, just a really good World Series. Eric Fede, he was hit hard in the leg. And it looks like he'll be okay. Here's Kyle Isbell hitting .223. So who knows, it may be another 30 years until the Royals are named World Series champions again. That's one of what it seems like. Every 30 years, the Kansas City Royals will win a World Series. Nothing in 2 to Kyle Isbell. That's fouled off. The count is 0-2. Seth Lugo, was he on the 2015 Mets? I don't know if he was or not. Oh, that's a good question. Was he on the 2015 Mets? No, he was not. 2016 was Seth Lugo's rookie year, so just a year off. A year off from 2015. Here's the 1-2 to Kyle Isbell. That is taken, ball 2. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch from Fede. And that is just foul. Just foul. Just a teensy bit foul. 2-2, and he fouls off again. Man, he has been really keeping this at-bat going. That is low, ball 3. So wind up in the pitch from Fede. That is ball 4.
The designated hitter, Adam.
Rush 1, 2, 3. How you doing, good sir? Hopefully you're enjoying the game so far. If you're a White Sox fan, you're definitely enjoying the game right now, even though it's the 3rd inning. Double play, ball 1. Got them both. They may be the worst team in baseball right now, but at least they can turn double plays. Heading to the 4th inning here at Kauffman Stadium. Sox lead this one 2-1.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy.
You're not a White Sox fan? That's good. I'm not really a fan of them either, but growing up, they were kind of my my American League team for a little bit. So, nice commentary. Thank you. I apologize if the audio is not that good. What I don't know what happened, but I had a nice little headset that's been working for a long time. I don't know why it hasn't been working, so I had to use like an old pair of earbuds that I used. There's a base hit down the left field line. That is probably hit number 5, I think, for the White Sox in this game. I believe it's hit number 5. It should be hit number 5. Hit number 2 for Eloy Jimenez. He'll probably get traded at the deadline. Dinner's about ready. Here's Brooks Baldwin. Yeah, it's like, what'd you say? What was the chant? You know the Seth Lugo chant from this? I do not. I didn't know Seth Lugo had a chant. He didn't have one when he was with the Mets. I imagine the Royals will give anybody a chant. That is a base hit in the left field. Over to second is Eloy, and it's 2-1 with nobody out. Excuse me a minute, sir. I'll be right back. I think dinner's about ready. I'm going to pause. Alright, I'm back. We're having jambalaya for dinner. Got a nice small bowl of jambalaya right next to me. It was big at the end of this game in real life, and it started it. It was amazing. Go Royals. Yes, go Royals. The Royals this year, they have been really fun to watch. Like the 2014-15 Royals, like I said before, those teams were really fun to watch too. I don't know how old you are, Rush, but I'm 20. And so do the math, and I was like 10, 11, around 2014, 2015. And so, like those, so I kind of got to watch those Royals teams pretty good. Oh, you were born in 2015. Oh, so you were just a wee little lad in 2015. So while I was struggling in middle school, the Royals were winning a World Series. So you were just like a toddler, probably. Yeah, those Royals teams were fun. I remember watching the 2014 World Series, watching Game 7. I was just hoping hoping and praying somehow, some way the Royals were going to score off of Madison Bumgarner. But they just didn't. Like, I kind of knew in the back of my head, there's a strikeout for Seth Lugo. I kind of knew, like, in the back of my head, when watching Game 7, when the Giants brought in Madison Bumgarner to finish the job, I'm like, well, this game's over. And they had a chance in the 9th inning. Literally, the tying run is at 3rd. And they hit a weak little pop-up right to Pablo Sandoval in foul territory. Pablo Sandoval, of all people, made the catch. And the Giants won the World Series. I know I sound like an old man talking about the 2014 World Series. There's a base hit in the right field. That may score another one for Chicago in this one. The throw in from Renfroe to the plate. Not in time, and it's 3-1 White Sox here at the top of the 4th inning.
Nope.
This is the complete opposite of what was going on in real life, because last time I checked, the Royals won this game. Don't know what's going on here. Seth Lugo's pitching like he's back in New York. This one's hit out to deep left field. Back is Blanco. The runner will tag. And it's 4-1 Chicago. So the score is now 4-1 White Sox. Here's Tommy Pham. It's actually really reversed because we won 4-1. Yeah, I know. The final score is 4-1 Royals. And now it's like, no, wait a minute. This isn't right. Here's Tommy Pham, 0 for 2. Tommy Pham, he has been everywhere. There's a base hit in the right field. Tommy Pham, you either love the guy or you absolutely hate him. And the White Sox are continuing this rally. The show has weird simulations. I know. Yeah, no kidding. There goes one in the left field. Are we going to get out of this inning? We will. Blanco said, hey, I don't want to lose to the White Sox today. You know, I don't want to lose to the worst team in baseball. Bottom of the 4th, the score is 4-1. White Sox, I almost said it was 1-0 Royals. It was 1-0 Royals until the 3rd inning. Here comes Bobby Witt Jr. Man, talk about this guy. This kid is an absolute stud.
2 balls, no strike.
Great hitter. He's a great defender. Easily the best shortstop in baseball right now.
Ball 3.
White Sox took the lead in the 1st and tied it and scored the 3 runs in 1 inning. I know.
Hey.
Thank you for the sub. Actually, no, this is, no, Royals scored in the 1st inning. I didn't show the box score real quick. Oh, ball 4. Yeah, there's a box score. Royals scored in the 1st, and then the White Sox scored 2 in the 3rd, and then Sox scored 2 in the 4th.
Ball 4.
In this game. Ball 4 to Bobby Witt Jr. He had a triple his first time up.
Leading off for the Royals, the first baseman.
Yeah, it's really great having, I'm sure it's great having Bobby Witt Jr. Finally somebody to root for on the Royals who's good, not named Salvador Perez. Nothing against Salvi, he's good and all, but dude, he's been around forever. Like, the dude is a fossil at this point. Nothing in 2 to Pasquantino, hitting .239. Here's the 0-2. That is way outside, ball 1. So Bobby Witt Jr. is at first base once more for Kansas City. Here's the 1-2. That is Lowell, 2-2. So he's been around since Jesus. Salvi's been around since Jesus. Yes, he has. Ever since I've been into baseball, it seems like Salvador Perez, like he's been around for so long. You know who else has been around for so long? At this point, Chris Sale. Like, I remember watching his first All-Star game. So 2012, 13, I think, was when I started getting into baseball. Like, I was in 3rd, 4th grade at this point. Just starting getting into baseball. The first All-Star game I watched was 2012. Kauffman Stadium hosted that All-Star game, ironically. And, oh, there goes one in the left field. Jimenez is back. This one is off the wall. A ground rule double. Took away an RBI from Pasquantino. Yeah, as I was saying, Chris Sale was an All-Star in that All-Star game. I think Salvador Perez was an All-Star that year, too.
That's a ball. Ball one,
That's
no
low,
strike.
ball one to Freddie Fermin, who's not a bad catcher. He ain't bad, but you know, he's not Salvador Perez. Here's the pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
That's outside, ball 2. I think a little flustered on the mound there. He may be a little shaken up after that Pasquantino ground rule double. Broken bat, pop up. Vaughn makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Rush, do you play baseball?
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Do you play baseball in real life? If so, what position?
Hey! Ball one's the count.
0-1 to Hunter Renfroe.
Ball.
No, you're a football player. Oh, what position you play in football? You play, you're probably like pee-wee football, probably. Oh, you're a center. Oh, so you snap the ball. So you're kind of like, you're like Jason Kelsey, huh?
3-2.
3-2 to Garrett Hampson. Oh, you play flag football. There's one in the right field. Base hit. Bobby Witt Jr. scores from 3rd. Pasquantino may come in to score. It's 4-3. 2-run double Hunter Renfroe. I'm pretty sure you're better at snapping the ball than I am.
Hey! Ball and 1.
4-3. White Sox still on top. However, it's a 2-run double for Renfroe. That brings in Garrett Hampson.
Ball 1.
Used to get him a lot on franchise mode for like rebuilds and stuff.
Hey!
Not bad. He's cheap. He can play a lot of positions.
That's ball 2.
That is low, ball 2. Tying runs at 2nd for the Royals. It's only the 4th inning, but it's an entertaining ball game. I'd say so. The White Sox have made it entertaining. The Royals have made it entertaining. That's fair down the left field line. That's going to score the tying run easily. No throw to the plate. Slides in head first. 1-out double for Garrett Hampson. And the Royals tie up the game. And that'll bring in Garcia 0 for 1. Now this is a game. I don't know how you consider a baseball game that considers the 2024 White Sox entertaining, but you know what, whatever.
1 ball.
As I said earlier, if this was like the other way around, like 2021, like turn it around when the White Sox were good
Ball. That's outside.
and the Royals were bad, you know, But now it's turned. Royals are hot. Sox not so much. 2-2 to Garcia. 0 for 1. That is low ball 3. See, that's what happens when you get rid of Mike Matheny. You tend to play better when you get rid of Mike Matheny. There's one up the middle. Base hit. Hanson's going to be waved around. No throw to the plate. Royals take the lead back. It's 5-4. White Sox are leading today out there to dry. Here's Blanco 0 for 1.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
For some reason, home ones aren't the best part of the game. It's actually one of the batteries, 3 and 2 on the count. Oh, I know. Yeah, 3-2 counts are very entertaining. 2-2 count to Blanco. Score is now 5-4. (5-4) KC. Kyle Isbell is on deck in this one. 3-2 to Blanco. There's one on the right. Makes the play. 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Now bring in Kyle Isbell. 2 outs, runner at first. Kyle Isbell, I really like him. He's one of my favorite players to watch on the Royals this year. Ooh, you know who else I really liked when he was with the Royals? Brett Phillips. Brett Phillips, he played for the Royals, right? Brett Phillips, he's been on a lot of teams. I swear, though, he was with Kansas City. Yeah, he was. 2018, 2019, early 2020. Okay. Yeah, I got... But yeah, Brett Phillips, he's another really fun player to watch. There's one down the line, and that will go just a teensy bit foul. And the count is 2-2. 5-4 Royals is the score. Bottom of the 4th inning. Sunday night MLB The Show simulation game of the week. Kansas City Royals, Chicago White Sox. Little American League Central Division rivalry. Royals 10 games above 500. White Sox, well, they're just here. They're just grinding out the rest of the season. Biggest talks are if Garrett Crochet will get traded. Luis Robert, he's a heavy favorite to get traded. Eric Fede, I've heard his name on the chopping block a little bit. There's a grounder to short and the inning's over. Royals take the lead back. It's 5-4.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert, 1 for 2. Do I code? No, I do not code.
Yeah. 0-1.
Luis Robert, 1 for 2 here today. He had that 2-run triple back in the 3rd inning and make it a 2-1 White Sox lead, and then it was 4-1 White Sox.
1 ball.
And now it's 5-4 Royals. Seth Lugo back on the mound. He kicks and deals. One hopper, Garcia. They're the first in time, one away. The 5th inning, man. Here's Andrew Vaughn, 0 for 2. That is fouled off, counts nothing in 1. Oh, U-code? That's cool. Yeah, I couldn't tell you anything about coding. Fouled off, counts nothing in 2. Seth Lugo, he might be done after this 5th inning, if not maybe the 6th inning. Fouled off again.
Outside, that's a ball.
Way outside, ball 1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's fouled off again. The count is still 2-2.
Three and two.
Another full count from Seth Lugo. I imagine the Royals have some guys warming up in the bullpen. 3-2.
That's out. Ball 4.
That's out. Ball 4 to Andrew Vaughn.
Now back, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now bring in Eloy Jimenez. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles. That is fouled off. The count is 0-1. A lot of White Sox fans in the crowd here today. A lot of Royals fans also. I probably assume there's more Royals fans since we're in Kansas City. Kauffman Stadium, one of the more beautiful ballparks in Major League Baseball. I think Kauffman Stadium is probably one of the most underrated stadiums in the MLB. I'm serious. Like, if you talk to some, like, baseball fans, like, what's their top 5 stadiums? Like, yeah, they'll probably say, like, Wrigley, you know, Fenway, Yankee Stadium, San Fran, you know, PNC, St. Louis, that type of stuff. And, you know, I'm a St. Louis guy, so obviously I would say Busch Stadium too. But if I had to say my top 5, let's see, Kauffman Stadium, Busch Stadium, PNC in Pittsburgh, and then I would say San Francisco, and for my 5th stadium, I don't know what my 5th stadium would be. Probably Baltimore. I really like Camden Yards. Camden Yards, Oriole Park, whatever the hell it's called now. It changes its name a bunch. There's a nice play by Garrett Hansen. Over at second, they get the force out at short. So that will be a force out. Here is Brooks Baldwin. For the 3rd time today, he is 1 for 2. So the White Sox have the tying run at first. 2 outs. Brooks Baldwin, he's been playing second base tonight for Chicago.
1-1.
Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. So our Sunday night MLB The Show simulation game of the week. You guys know how these go. You know how ESPN has their Sunday night game of the week? Well, Let's Talk Sports' Sunday night game of the week 10 times better. ESPN would never show the White Sox.
He's out.
Think of it. They would never show the White Sox. They would never show the Royals. I don't know why. I mean, they're missing out. Kauffman Stadium, like I said before, beautiful ballpark. Why would you not want to show a game at Kauffman Stadium? I mean, come on.
The designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
Who cares if the Royals are good or bad? I mean, the Royals are good this year, so that's a much better reason to come to Kauffman Stadium. You know what I mean? Here's Adam Frazier to lead things off for the Royals here in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the order due up for Kansas City here in the fifth. Adam Frazier, Bobby Witt Jr., and Vinny Pasquantino. That is fouled off. The count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 2-1. That is in there. Strike 2. That was a very hittable slider. Eric Feday's still in this game. This may be his last inning. I imagine we saw the end of it for Seth Lugo in the top half of this inning. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off once more. I don't know. What do you got? What's your guys' top 5 MLB stadiums? There's a base hit in the left field. The leadoff man's on for the first time tonight for Kansas City. And that'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. And here comes Garrett Crochet out of the bullpen for the White Sox. The first guy out of the Chicago bullpen. And he'll face, without a doubt, the best hitter in this lineup, Bobby Witt Jr. Tripled his first time up in the first and then walked in the 4th inning. Scored both times. Scored in the 1st inning after a triple, hit a sac fly.
Ball. Damn.
And then scored again in the 5th inning. There's a strike 2 and 1. Garrett Crochet, like I said before earlier in the broadcast, a heavy favorite to be traded to a possible contender at the trade deadline. Obviously, it's that time of year, you know, we're in July, right after the All-Star game. You know, names are going to be rumored that, oh, teams are going to go after this guy. You know, teams are looking at that guy. You know, this guy may be traded to here. This guy may get traded to there. You know what I mean? There's Vinny Pasquantino. It's fouled off. There's one in the center, base hit, it will drop right in front of Luis Robert. And Pasquantino has his 2nd hit of the game. Go ahead now. All right, man, thanks for stopping by. Nice talking about some Kansas City Royals baseball. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your summer.
0-1.
And we'll fill you in if the Royals go on to win this one. Still got a long way to go. We're in the 5th inning. So we're halfway there. See if the Royals can score here. Broken bat. Grounder to second. And that is out number 2. Runners are moving over in scoring position. All right, dude, you take care. Have a good rest of your night. Like I said before, we'll let you know if Kansas City runs out with a W. is the pitch from Crochet. Hunter Renfroe 1 for 2. And that one's hit to left field. Eloy's back. And this one is off the wall. 6-4 Kansas City. A second run will score. 2-run double for Hunter Renfroe. He has his another RBI here today. Hunter Renfroe's having himself a night, folks. He seems like a nice kid. Right to first. Vaughn steps on the bag. And the Royals now have a 7-4 lead against the White Sox heading into the 6th inning. We played 5 full here at Kauffman Stadium. Alec Marsh, first up out of the Kansas City bullpen. He will face Nicky Lopez to start things off.
Number 48, Alec Marsh.
There's one on the left, one away. Here's Nick Senzel. Top of the 6th inning, 1 out. For next week's game, not too sure what we're going to do yet. Not too sure what we're going to do yet for next week's stream. There's a strikeout for Marsh. That's 2 away.
Now batting.
Moving right along here in the 6th inning. We have been streaming for almost an hour. Corey Lee's up next for the White Sox. Phew.
Finish him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2 to Lee. There's a diving play by Garcia. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Score is 7-4 Royals.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Counts 2-1 to Garcia. He had a nice play. Back in the top half of this inning.
Helpful. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ball 4.
Leading up for the Royals, the left fielder.
Finishing up from Jambalaya here. That's good.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Really good.
1-1. Ball.
Very good. Very good jump ball.
That's ball 3.
Here comes the 3-2 to Blanco. And the right to the leg.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
One out. Here's Kyle Isbell.
Nope.
Runner at first for the Royals. Ty France has been placed on waivers. Uh-oh.
Ball 2.
He'll be missed. Excuse me.
That's ball 3. Nope. Ball 4.
The batter, the designated hitter, Adam. Great.
Sorry, I'm kind of checked out there for a second. Kyle Isbell draws a walk. 2-1, 1 out. Here is Adam Frazier.
Hey!
Eating some dinner, so kind of in a little food coma.
Yeah! No ball, 2 strikes.
Eating and screaming at the same time. Nothing in 2 to Adam and Frazier, first and second, with
Ball 1.
Uno out. And the count is 1-2. Garrett Crochet still on the mound. Still trying to get out of this inning. That's down the line. That is foul. A 1-2 and a fastball. Outside the strike zone, the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby.
And now I'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. for the 3rd time today. Grounder to short.
That's an out.
And a force out has been made. One shortstop grounds out to the other. And we go 2. The 7th inning, we played 6 full here at Kauffman Stadium. Royals lead the Sox 7-4.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Top of the 7th inning here in Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Royals. So Sunday night MLB The Show, simulation game of the week.
Nope, that's down.
Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox in town. Tommy Pham leading things off. This guy's been around for quite a while. He's been a Cardinal. He's been with the Rays. He's been with the Padres. He's been with the Diamondbacks. He's been with the Reds, the Red Sox. Pretty sure he was a Met with the Mets at one point. And this year he's with the White Sox. There goes one in a deep center. Back goes Isbell at the wall. And that is out number 1. Tommy Pham, he's been with the Cardinals, Rays, Padres, Reds, Red Sox, Mets, Diamondbacks, and this year he's been a White Sox. Like I said before about Tommy Pham, you either love the guy or you absolutely hate him. There's a strike, counts nothing and 2. Chopper to Pasquantino, steps on the bag. And that is out number 2. Royals are now, what, like 7 defensive outs away from a win. Here's Luis Robert, 1 for 3. That is fouled off. The count is nothing and 2. There goes down the line. The count is nothing and 2 once more. Time to stretch here in Kauffman Stadium. Pasquantino, Furman, and Renfroe will do up for the Royals. Score 7-4. Yes, what a comeback indeed. As you're seeing real quick, Luis Robert grounded out to Bobby Witt.
Nope, ball 1.
Just making sure. Sometimes whenever I'm doing these live streams, I like to do kind of like a lineup card.
That's in, ball 2.
Or kind of like a scorecard. I think a lot of baseball games, I think they usually hand those out. There's like a little lineup card, and then you kind of fill it out with like a pencil or a pen or whatever. Kind of like to do them during these live streams just because it's just something to do. You know, especially if the game gets like really boring. Like I've had like 1-0 wins, games that are like 1-2, 3-0 wins. Like having games where it's like 0 offense.
The count is full.
You know, I like games kind of like these games where like the games are like the score is like super close. There's a strikeout for Crochet. Pasquantino's gone. Here's Freddie Fermin. Filling in today, being the catcher for Salvador Perez. Bottom of the 7th, home half of the 7th. 1 out here at Kauffman Stadium. This is better than the other game in real life. Oh, I know.
1 ball.
I know. Like I said before, it's entertaining. And that's saying a lot because the White Sox are playing in this game.
The right fielder, number 16, Hunter.
Oh, I think next week's game should be like the White Sox and the A's. Just put them in a game and see how entertaining that's going to be. Is watch the 2 worst teams in the American League. That is hammered down the left field line. This one is off the wall. Man, I'm hoping for a home run in this game. Well, Hunter Renfroe has his 3rd double in this game, his 3rd hit. That guy's got to be player of the game. I mean, he has like 4 RBIs. I think he has 4 RBIs. Let's check. Box score. Yes, he does. He has four RBIs in this game. Here's Garrett Hampson, 1 for 3. Facing Garrett Crochet. Garrett Hampson, he doubled earlier in this game too, and he had an RBI.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2. Garrett Hampson, former Rockies utility man. There's a ground ball to second. Baldwin throw to first in time, and we go to the 8th. Seven full here at Kauffman Stadium. Royals 7, White Sox 4. Hunter Harvey next up out of the Royals bullpen. Hunter Harvey, didn't he start his career with the Nationals? Yes, he did.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew.
And now he's with the Royals. Here's Andrew Vaughn. Top of the 8th inning. Royals up by 3. They are 6 defensive outs away from winning this game. That is fouled off. I think he'll be huge soon. Everybody love you. Oh, thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. You'll be big someday, too. Hopefully. Alright, nothing in 2. Andrew Vaughn. You know, I feel bad for, like, announcers who have to call, like, baseball announcers who have to call, like, call games for, like, for bad teams. So, like, I live in Illinois, and, growing up, with my mom, we didn't have cable, so we couldn't really watch, like, you know, the typical channels like Nickelodeon or ESPN or Animal Planet or Fox or any of that type of stuff. So I could never really watch the Cardinals. I'm a Cardinals fan. Or I couldn't really watch the Cubs either. So, yeah, I know. But yeah, growing up with my mom, we didn't have cable. So what we had like a little, like a TV, like a little antenna. And it was like antenna cable, but we called it Amish cable.
The batter, number 2.
And we get like typical channels, like we get like CBS, local Fox station, we get like NBC, ABC, all that type of stuff, PBS Kids, that type of stuff. So we could watch football pretty well. So at least I never have to watch or miss an NFL game. But we barely ever got baseball games, unless if you know, the World Series is on Fox or the All-Star game. I remember watching A-Rod's last game. They had that for like a Saturday night game of the week. That Fox does.
Ball 1.
But on occasion, we would get White Sox games. And so for a little bit, I started, you know, following the White Sox a little bit. There's a strikeout, and we go to the home half of the 8th. Score is 7-4 Royals. And yeah, so over the years, the White Sox, you know, have not really been a good team in the last few years. And so I watched my fair share of like really bad White Sox losses over the years. And like their announcers, like, dude, they get so pissed.
0-1's the count.
It's watching a White Sox game and listening to their announcers. It's like they're calling the game as if they were a fan.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Best way to describe the White Sox announcers. So yeah, I imagine calling games for a team that's like having a really bad year. You know, I don't know how announcers could do that. But hey, you know, got to keep the game entertaining somehow. You know, got to make a living somehow. You work your way up. Here's the pitch to Garcia. That's up high, ball 3. Up and in. And Blanco's on deck. Flew out his last time up. 3-2 to Garcia. That's slap foul. You know, usually back in the day, after a 3-2 count, It usually means the fastball's coming right down the plate. Well, there's a fastball. Was it right down the plate? From here, it didn't look like it. He kept it in the strike zone, though. Ratter to Vaughn, he steps on the bag. And that is the first out here in the home half of the 8th. One out here is Blanco. He is 0 for 3. The only guy in this lineup for the Royals who is hitless in this game. Had a force out in the 3rd, a fly out in the 4th, and he struck out in the 6th inning, and he grounds out to the shortstop here in the 8th for a huge out number 2. That'll bring in Kyle Isbell. He walked twice in this game. Here's the 0-1 to Kyle Isbell. That is low, ball 1. Crochet, he is still in this game. I guess the White Sox, their bullpen's so bad, their manager is afraid to use another reliever. Good heavens. There's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. We are going to the 9th. Royals up 7-4. Last chance for the White Sox to try and keep things going, as they are down 7-4. And the Royals head into their bullpen once more. They are heading for their closer. The one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, James McArthur. 17 saves out of 21. 17 for 21 on save opportunities. He'll face the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the White Sox lineup. Nicky Lopez will get things going, and then it'll be Baldwin, sorry. And then it will be Corey Lee. There's a grounder, 1 away. Nicky Lopez, Nick Senzel, Corey Lee. That's the lineup. Here are the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the White Sox here in the 9th. Here's Nick Senzel, 2 for 3. He was hitting the ball well earlier in this game. 12-6 curve, misses, ball 1. McArthur, he's got a sinker, 12-6 curve, slider, and a 4-seam fastball. I'm pretty sure those all come in handy when needed. 1 ball, 1 strike to James McArthur, to Nick Senzel. That's fouled off again. The count is 1-2.
Ball, that's it.
There goes one in the right, and it will drop for a base hit. Nick Senzel has his 3rd hit of this game. 3rd hit for Nick Senzel. That is hit number 9 for the White Sox. And that'll bring in Corey Lee. Strike 1.
0-1.
Double play gets the Royals out of it, and they run away with the win. That's why I'm assuming they got their infield in, set up for a double play. Yep, it looks like it. There's a strike, nothing in 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. That's outside again. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes to Corey Lee, 0 for 2. 0 for 2 with a sac fly. Turned a 1-2 count into a 3-2 count. Two outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
And I'll bring in Tommy Pham. 1 for 4 in this game. Had a base hit in the 4th. That's down the line. Foul ball.
Ball 1.
That's outside. Ball 1.
1-1.
Runner at first. 2 outs. 7-4. Kansas City leads. Goes back to the 12-6 curve. Strike 2, and the White Sox are down to their last strike. Crowd on their feet here in Kauffman Stadium. There's a grounder to Hansen. And that's the ball game. They get the force out at short. Royals win 7-4. A nice little home victory here against the Chicago White Sox. And just like that, this ball game is over. Seth Lugo with the win, Eric Fede with the loss. James MacArthur comes into the ninth, gets the save. And that's going to do for our Sunday night stream of the week. Hopefully you guys had a great Sunday night. Hopefully you guys have a great week coming up. I'm your man, Josh Wright. Hopefully you guys had a great time. I had a good time talking with Mr. Rush about some Royals baseball. That's going to do. Royals win 7-4. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Josh Wright signing off from Kansas City. Royals beat the Sox 7-4. Good night from